Alibaba and Amazon are both companies owned by two men from the same generation who are still on the list of the world's richest people. Who is the richest? Where does his wealth come from? And what did he manage to collect? So, to answer that question, in this video, Shanya Studio will present the luxury competition between Jack Ma and Jeff Bezos, the world's giant market players. Let's start first from the beginning of the careers of the two billionaires. Jack Ma was not born from a wealthy family background. His interest in English meant that at the age of 12, he became a tour guide at Hangzhou Lake, and grew up, after completing his higher education, majoring in English literature. This man, who was born on the 10th of September 1964, also worked as a teacher, before being rejected by the fast food restaurant, KFC, when he tried to apply for a job in China's economic conditions at that time, which were starting to develop. But Jack Ma was desperate, so it started as a fad by typing the keywords beer and China on an internet site. That's where his brilliant idea emerged, where later, with hard work and perseverance, he succeeded in creating a buying and selling site called Alibaba, which succeeded in connecting China exporter with buyers from all over the world. This simple apartment is a silent witness to Jack Ma's early struggles in starting the company that has made his name famous until now. Until now, Alibaba has managed two other popular types, namely Taobao Marketplace and Mall.com. Crazy Rich, 56 years old, also invests in several other businesses. So what about Jeff Bezos himself? A man born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, United States, on the 12th of January 1964. It turns out that when he was in high school, he was an employee at McDonald's, and he also tried a science training program at the University of Florida. After that, he earned a bachelor's degree from Princeton University in electrical engineering and computer science in 1986. His professional work career began when he was part of a financial telecommunications startup called Phitel, before finally moving to Banker Trust and Shaw & Co. in the 90s. Well, not long after leaving his job at the company, in 1993, through an injection of funds from his parents, amounting to $300,000, he started Amazon by selling books for the first time. As Amazon develops, it also grows with other selling products which still exist today. What's even more amazing is that other sources of income also come from Blue Origin, a space flight services company, and he even have his own media via The Washington Post. Then looking at the background of the success of the business octopus that has been successfully built, it is not surprising that both of them have fantastic nominal wealth. According to the Forbes report, as of January 2021, Jack Ma himself is reported to have assets of $58.1 billion, while for Jeff himself, he has a landslide lead. In terms of total assets as of the 8th of January 2021, recorded his wealth at $185.7 billion. When will we be able to have that much money? However, as person number one, according to Forbes magazine data, he was not successful in maintaining it. The thing is, recently Tesla boss, Elon Musk, managed to get into first place, with wealth reaching $189.7 billion, as of the 8th of January 2021. Wow, the competition is getting tougher. We can also see things that really attract attention regarding the luxury items of these two billionaires. Let's take a peek at the various collections of luxury vehicles they own. Jack Ma has a BMW 760 Li is priced at $300,000. Again, he also made his choice on the Mercedes-Benz 62S, where the selling price reached $514,000. And another one, a car that is not actually luxurious, but he very happy to drive RX-5, with a selling price of around $23,000. Apart from four-wheeled vehicles, to shorten the time for his business trips to various countries, he also did not hesitate to spend $61.5 million to buy a Gulfstream G550 private plane. And not wanting to be outdone by Jack Ma, Jeff Bezos in his personal life also has a greater love for the automotive world. You can see this from the rows of car collections he has. Starting from the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio for $3 million, followed by the Lincoln Hypersport for $3.3 million. There is also a Bugatti Run Veyron Mance Rye, which costs around $3.4 million. There's another Lamborghini Veneno worth $4.5 million. Until the most expensive car, Koenigsegg Trevita, which had a selling price of around $4.6 million. Wow, the prices of their cars are really cheap. Almost the same as Jack Ma, the CEO of Amazon, also owns a private plane from the Gulfstream manufacturer, namely the G650ER, with a selling price of almost $66 million. From cars moving to property assets, where Jack Ma has a bungalow located in Victoria Park Close, Singapore, worth around $43 million. Not only that, this magnificent residence located in Hong Kong, worth around $215 million, was also recorded as a sweet result of his business success. And it seems that Jack Ma's preparations for his old age, to enjoy the outdoors, have been carefully prepared, after in 2015, he bought a plantation called Brandon Park covering an area of 28,100 hectares, for a price of $21.5 million. Yes, no less luxurious than what Jack Ma owns. Jeff Bezos also has a private lakeside palace next door to Bill Gates, worth $10 million. A house worth $23.3 million, which was once a museum in Washington City, is also included in his wealth report. Apart from that, he also spent $24.3 million just to buy a Spanish-style house in 2007. This conglomerate is so rich, he didn't hesitate to buy 3 floors of the 212 Fifth Avenue apartment at once, with funds disbursed reaching $71.4 million. Wow, I can't get enough of his achievements. This shaved-headed man has also bought the most expensive house in Los Angeles, worth more than $143 million, followed by 30,000 hectares of livestock land, located in Texas, United States, and several other valuable assets. One thing that has really attracted attention is the project to build a giant clock with funds disbursed amounting to $45.6 million. That's what our video is about this time. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.